Day one journey episode. Didn't change the number. 1327. Completeness versus freedom. Number one. My number one versus my friend's number one. Maybe not anymore. Let's see. Well, for me, completeness is number one. I want to have. Sometimes I can think about it as having no regrets, but this is just one angle of it. This is not completeness. I don't define things with what they are not. Yeah, it helps me to understand what it is. It's not the only thing. My friend never considered completeness. Yeah, it wasn't in her mind. Maybe the word, maybe the meaning, and we actually talked about it quite a lot. She always wanted freedom. Then we have a lot of conversation about freedom versus power. I think I said once that freedom without power is chaos. Yeah, you give a baby have zero power. Yeah, they can't even walk. Yeah, but if you give them freedom, it will end bad. Yeah, they're gonna eat rocks. They're gonna, they don't know what you're doing. Yeah, they lack knowledge, understanding, but above all, they lack power. What I think about power, I think about it as the ability to do something. But this is not today, completeness versus freedom. For me, completeness is the number one. It is something I can actually move towards constantly. Whether I'm sad, whether I'm happy, whether I'm full of energy, whether I have freedom, whether I don't have freedom. Now, freedom versus power, freedom versus completeness. So my friend, I'll talk a little bit about my friend because that I guess will help me to give them my opinion. So she wants freedom. She sometimes have in her mind things that she's worrying about, and I guess she wants to be free from these things. She has things in her mind. It bothers her. It's like a thing that she carries with her wherever she goes. It's like a burden. I understand. I also. I think most of us can have these things that we carry around with us. It's heavy, so we want to feel light. We want to feel free, sort of. But I wouldn't call it freedom. I don't know. I think freedom is a very sexy word, as if everybody likes freedom, On the other hand, you have power, which is like a bit negative. Oh, you want power? No, I try to look at these things without the, cluster around it. Yes. So, for me, freedom is sometimes a bit vague, unless it comes with other things. Well, as I said, power. And I think it's sometimes a trick in the words, You want to be free from something. Do you want freedom? I'm not sure. Being free from something. It's not wanting freedom. This is like, it can be confusing with the words. So, for example, when my friend tells me that before they go to sleep, they have all these kind of thoughts and burdens and things in her mind circulating, and she just, I guess, want to relax and fall asleep but not think about all these things. Well, she might say to herself, and maybe I got it wrong, but she might say to herself, I want freedom. I don't think it's freedom. In this particular time, I think it's peacefulness. And I reach peacefulness with completeness. Completeness and I can see it, and I can look at completeness from many aspects. Most of the time I look at my life as if I'm 70, 80, 100 years old, looking back at my life, reflecting. This is sort of me connecting with this part of myself. But I can have completeness also with the day, you know. You had your day and it's done. You did what you could do, and you just clean slate. You start tomorrow, you start again. So I'm complete. I have a sense of completeness with what I did. Zero regrets so far with what I did. I don't carry things with me. Yeah, I don't think I have much burden. Oh, I did this. Oh, no. I have this self-talk that I get myself, I guess, free from these things, but I don't choose to call it freedom. I want to have clarity. Yeah, I don't want to have stuff in my mind. So it's peacefulness, it's clarity, it's being focused. Yeah, I want to be focused on what, for example. So I want to be committed. I want to be deliberate. I'm going to sleep. I want to, sleep. I'm deliberate. I went to bed to, to think about problems that I cannot solve right now. Yeah. So I want to be free from these thoughts. I don't call it freedom. Maybe my friend calls it freedom. I don't call it freedom. Maybe I answered this question. Maybe I answered their question. Maybe I didn't. I'll check in a few minutes. Have an amazing day. Day 1.